If you've been going to the gym for years and never look any different, you're going to want to watch this. Most men have spent years on and off in the gym but have very little to show for it. They've tried going 5 days a week, doing supersets, free weights, machines, high reps, low reps, but nothing seems to work. They're left wondering what the fuck they're doing wrong. They go on social media to be met with stop doing bench press, stop doing deadlifts, stop doing high reps, stop doing low reps. And they leave more confused than when they went on, having no fucking clue what's right and what's wrong. I was that guy too, changing programs too often, testing my 1 rep max every other week, never getting any stronger, never looking any different. Looking for solutions on the internet, hoping I'd stumble across that one magic supplement that would change everything. But what I came to learn is that it all comes down to one simple thing, your progression framework. Before we get into this, if you missed videos 1 and 2 of this series, I'd highly recommend you go and watch them here. But I'm Connor, and over the last 4 years, I've worked with over 200 clients to lose 5, 10, 15, 20 kilos of body fat, rebuild their confidence, health, and energy, and keep it off for good, using our behavior rewire system without eating dry chicken and broccoli prison-style meals, and without doing endless amounts of cardio. Just like my client Steven here, who was training consistently 4 or 5 times a week, every single week, but never seeing any results. He was bogged down with frustration at never seeing any change despite his high efforts, who then got shredded and packed on some serious muscle in 4 months, like you can see here. Using this exact progression formula, I'm going to talk you through today. And the beauty of it is it's so simple. So the rapid progression formula, how does it work? Well, we have 2 variables that we're going to be adjusting: reps and weight. You've got your given rep range, let's say it's 8 to 12, and you have the amount of sets that you're doing, let's say 3. Now your goal initially is to hit the top of the rep range. And in a traditional model, you would wait until you hit the top of the rep range for all of your given sets before increasing the weight. But with our rapid progression formula, we do things slightly differently. You're going to utilize your first set as a means to gauge your progression. As soon as you hit the upper end of the rep range on your first set, in the following week, you're going to increase the weight for your first set. And then on the remaining sets, you can either stay at the same weight if you think you'll be able to stay within the rep range, or you can reduce to the weight you were using the previous week. You don't have to use the exact same weight for every single set in this method. It's much more fluid. So let's use the example of the 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps here, and we're going to do a barbell bench press. So session 1, you're using 95 kg and you hit 12 reps. So the following week, you're going to increase up to that 100 kg marker. So session 2 comes along and you hit 8 reps for 100 kg. And if you were to do another set, you'd likely bottom out and drop out of that rep range. So you're going to drop back to 95 kg for the remaining 2 sets. The following week though, you've got a really strong week. You hit 100 kg for 10 reps, so you can probably squeeze into that rep range again for another set, maybe 2. In your second set, you hit 8 reps. If you do another one, you'd probably drop out, so you reduce for that third set back to 95 kg. The week after that, you hit 11 reps in your first set, 10 reps in your second set, so you stay at 100 kg for all 3 sets. So hopefully you get the idea here. This method means you don't have to sit around and wait for your other sets to catch up to hit the top of the rep range before you move on. Because if you do that, you're leaving progress on the table, and you capitalize on when you're the most fresh in your earlier sets. You can use any rep range for this, it really doesn't matter. I like to use a variety of rep ranges in my training, generally between sort of 5 and 12, but I will branch out to 15, 20 as well. And when making a jump in weight, we're looking to make the smallest available increment, because those small consistent jumps mean consistent progress. In terms of intensity, train as hard as you fucking can, right? Reps and reserve training is great, but if you don't know what training to true failure is like, how the fuck are you meant to know what leaving 1 or 2 reps in the tank is? You can't. So give it everything. This progression formula is going to enable you to add size and shape to your physique to give you that strong, muscular body you're chasing. One that you can be truly proud of, one that you know you did the work for. If you found this useful, make sure to like and subscribe for more. And in the next video, I'm going to be taking you through our Do It Right blueprint to make sure that you get the most out of every single lift and never leave progress on the table. I'll see you in the next one.